It's important for us because, you know, we play fast and we want to play fast, and if you don't get those early goals, sometimes the playing fast just looks sloppy. But when you can get those early goals and play our style, it puts a lot of pressure on the other team. And, you know, we want to put as much pressure as we can on guys and force them to make mistakes, which just helps us build on the earlier momentum. It's big, and I think that's the difference between this team right now versus this team a month ago. You know, the D is holding guys to 4 goals, which we were earlier, but the offense wasn't scoring. So they just felt like they had to be perfect, and it's hard to play that way. But when you get the offense going, it gives them a little confidence, and then having that confidence allows them to push out a little bit more and be a little more aggressive, which is where we're good, when our guys push and are aggressive and put pressure and force turnovers. Playing out here in the lights is just always cool. And then having the home fans behind you, I didn't really get to look up at the stands, but it felt like they were pretty big there and great energy. And then for us too, this field, anytime we can get on this field, it really, once again, plays into our style of up-tempo, fast-paced, and aggressive pressure. So I would take this turf with me anywhere I could go if we were allowed to, but it's awesome. And then for the seniors, you know, these guys are a special group for me because they're my first group. You know, we got here at the same time. So, you know, it's a little bittersweet having this final game. I'm glad we got to send them off on a high note. Well, I think, you know we can play with them, which before that game, I don't know if we really were sure about that. Just because Springfield, I mean, they're the top dogs, and they have been for a while. So now we know that, hey, we can hang with these guys. And we know that just because we get a little lead doesn't mean we're safe. You know, so hopefully we go into that game with some confidence, but also a focus to play an entire 60-minute game. I expect Phil Russo to play well at the face-off X and get us the ball and our wing play to really help him. That hurt us a little bit in the second half, and it wasn't because Phil couldn't beat the guy, it was because our wings weren't doing a great job of keeping the ball in our sticks. Secondly, I wanted to make sure our offense is getting the ball through Alex Patinkin. I mean, the kid's the all-time scoring leader here at Babson for a reason, because he's good. And sometimes we don't get him the ball enough. So making sure the ball goes through him and our offense starts with him, and then he can get other guys involved, and we build from there.